Yeah. Do you see the ties?
I don't want either party to die. You know,
Right.
as critical as I am of the Israeli government, you know, I don't want any innocent Israelis to die, but their government is setting them up poorly by not giving them their own state. They're going to continue to get resistance and terrorist attacks until they give them their own state, man, and they got to do it. And, you know, it's a travesty when either party dies.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see the tides turning against Israel?
Yes, a lot of people are waking up, dude. After October 7th, everyone was backing Israel, right? We had this information. 2,000 Israelis got killed. Hamas went in there and killed a bunch of babies. Like, they got put in ovens. Like, the mass rapes. Like, everyone was like, yeah, like, you know. We find out that it was 1,200 that died. Then we find out that about 400 of them were IDF. Then we find out that the Hannibal Directive was activated that day, which the Hannibal Directive, for those that don't know, is a directive that Israel implements where they kill their own citizens and or soldiers to avoid them being kidnapped by Palestinian militias. Why? Because they don't want to go ahead and do a prisoner exchange like they're currently doing now with the ceasefire, where there is an asymmetric trade between Israelis and Palestinians. For like one Israeli, they got to give up like 100 Palestinians. So this is a diplomatic and, you know, geopolitical nightmare for the Israeli government, and they don't want to deal with it. So the Hannibal Directive became a thing that it would kind of save them headaches later on when it comes to hostage negotiations. And roughly 2 to 3 weeks ago, they just finally admitted this. Yoav Gallant, the defense minister, basically the equivalent of our Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, he admitted that the Hannibal Directive was activated on that day.
Wow.
So let's do the math. It went from 2,000 to 1,200. Roughly 400 of those people were IDF. So that's enemy combatants. Fair game, right? Unfortunately. Then we're down to 800. Then we find out that the Hannibal Directive was activated. Well, you look, there's Apache helicopter footage, and then obviously footage of the kibbutzes getting blown up by tanks. That's all IDF. And then when you look at the music festival, all those burned up cars, Hamas doesn't have that capability. Hundreds of Israelis were killed by the IDF on that day. Now, does that mean that Hamas didn't kill people? They absolutely did, and that's horrible. But we need to be realistic here and understand what were the facts and what actually transpired on that day.